Today's podcast is about the way dysfunctional families try to keep everyone close. Most everyone has had a few moments of feeling paranoid, feeling like other people are out to get them. Sadly, there are those who feel this way due to mental illness. Schizophrenia is known to make people feel this way, for example. Post-traumatic stress disorder can do it as well. Some folks, however, behave in this manner while having no mental illness. Consider cases of couples with a child that are getting a divorce. One parent tells the child the other parent is terrible, doesn't love them, and other awful things. This parent is vilifying the other to turn the child against him or her, which also naturally draws the child closer to the accusatory parent. This also sets the child up to have what is known as persecutory delusions. Another common scenario where these delusions happen involves narcissistic families. They often want their children to stay close to them forever. One of the ways they try to accomplish this is by using persecutory delusions. They tell the other that the other people are bad, don't really care about them. No one loves you like your family, and other untrue things. This doesn't stop in adulthood. When children of narcissistic families marry, often their parents and siblings have no problem showing their disapproval for the new in-law. They not only treat this person terribly, they let their feelings be known to their adult child. These narcissists either insinuate or say clearly that this person isn't good enough to be in their family. They find ways to convince the adult child of their feelings, even to the point of blatantly lying about the spouse. Their lies are often completely outrageous too. As one example from my life, one of my sisters-in-law once told my husband that I stole him and keep him from their family. Nothing could have been further from the truth, yet she was very convicted when she told him this. Clearly, she was trying to convince my husband that her lies were the truth in an attempt to cause us problems, or even get us to split up. When one person in a marriage that has been subjected to this treatment by their family that facilitates persecutory delusions, it can be incredibly difficult for both parties in a marriage. One doesn't want to believe that their family would lie to them, and may believe their family rather than face the fact that these people are lying. The one being lied about is going to be hurt not only by their in-laws, but by their spouse who believes the lies. Couples in this situation can end up divorced because of such toxic behavior. If you're in this situation, there is hope. The best thing I know to do is ask God to reveal the truth. Whether you're the relative being abused or the spouse, the truth is vital to your situation. If you're the one in the situation, question everything. Don't blindly believe what your family tells you. Just because they're your family doesn't mean they know everything or have your best interest at heart. Often family can be the cruelest to their own. When they say things to you that make you feel others are out to get you somehow, look for the truth and keep an open mind. Ask yourself, what evidence is there that this is true? Look for information that either supports or disproves what they say. If it helps, write things down. Make 2 columns, one for things that prove what they say is accurate, and the other for things that prove what they say is inaccurate. Talk to someone you know who is safe, logical, and can be objective. Sometimes an objective third party can give a brand new perspective on a situation. If you're the spouse, then the best piece of advice I can offer is to love your spouse and live in such a way that they can't help but know what their narcissistic family says about you makes absolutely no sense. This will make them question things their family members say, or ideally not believe them at all. If they somehow don't question things, ask your spouse to give examples of when you behaved as a narcissist said you did. When they can't come up with anything, that will plant doubt in their mind about the validity of their family's comments. Also, when discussing this topic, remain as calm as possible. If you show your anger, your spouse naturally will feel they must defend their family. You can handle this situation, and you will come out of it stronger and wiser. Thank you for listening to my podcast.